I hear a lot of people talking about get to the bag, get to the
Mm,
bag. Motherfucker, people ain't. I don't see no bag
mhm.
gettings.
It's a bunch of flash and smoke and mirrors.
They
You know how
have.
much expensive this stuff is? Like, even if you are going out and buying it, that stuff is thousands of dollars. People are not making $5,000 a month. Most people aren't. You can't just be out blowing money, traveling, and doing all this stuff without being sponsored or somebody giving you some money. You're just not gonna be able to do it. And on a consistent basis. Like, you might, like I said, you might have a good month, but you're not getting money like that every month, 5 years in a row. You're just not doing it. Most people are just not doing it.
I won't. I won't say all that because some people, man, I get their car fixed and got to put water in their radiator every week and take them trips.
Yeah.
So they may prioritize different stuff. They may rent a cheap apartment in a bad neighborhood so they could go on trips to Las Vegas
Hmm.
or to the Bahamas, Jamaica. I don't know. Everybody want to travel so much,
Hmm.
but if if everybody want to travel so much, why people are not well versed in culture or anything?
Because it's not necessarily about the culture. It's about traveling to these couple locations. People like to go to Miami.
To get
People
drunk
to get
and
drunk and go to
laid.
the club. Yeah, that's what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying. But you're not experienced. Like, when we go traveling and stuff like that, I like to go to museums. I like to learn about the city and that kind of thing. But people are not necessarily trying to do that. They just want to go out and take pictures and post them online and do that. I mean, that's just what people want to do because they
Uh-huh.
want they want to look like they're more successful or more well off than they really are. So if you do that, of course people gonna think you living good and you eating good and you going to these restaurants and stuff like that. People enjoy the life. They want to be a part of that, and they want you to think that they're high value, women included.
Hmm.
So if you want to be interested in that type of person, you're gonna have to spend some money. You do, and a lot of these girls, they have these expensive watches. They got Breitlings on, and what's some other
Got
ones?
who?
Breitling. They got Breitling watch. They got those
Brightly.
Pateks.
I ain't
What,
never heard no Brett.
you never heard
I
of
heard
Bright?
for text before. AP
Mm-hmm.
watches.
But there's, yeah, APs, all those. Breitling is a little older, but it was kind of popular for a little while. But it's still an expensive watch. Normal people can't afford this kind of stuff, but if you're in the life, you want
A
to be
per
sponsored.
a person can sport an AP if you could get one for 30,000 before they hit the
Well, and
resale
and that,
market.
that's another thing I was saying. So, do you think a lot of these watches and stuff are real? Because a lot of people have a lot of fake stuff, but if you don't really know, if you ain't really into that world, you don't really know if you're looking at a fake watch or not.
Now, what you mean by real?
An actual, I guess, a watch that's come from the manufacturer. I
I was
like.
I would say something. I don't know. Kevin Samuels, he has on an expensive watch, and it's that modern design, like an AP design.
Mm.
If he, I don't know. To
I
some
get what you're
people,
saying. You
yes.
got like an aftermarket version. Is that what you're trying to say of an AP watch? Like, it's real. It's a real watch. I'm just talking about like knockoff watches.
A lot of people have them, but a lot of people don't. Watches are now. Hold on. Watches are now assets class or collectible. So
Hmm.
people buy watches to hold them and then resell them.
Yeah.
So I say some people have watches. Watch this. A JLC. It's a Swiss brand watch.
Hmm.
It's one of those watches right back there with my light at.
So you're a collector of
It,
watches too, or you
no,
just?
they gave that to my granddaddy in the 70s and 60s. Now
Mm.
that some bitch costs $9,000, $8,000 by a
Oh,
brand
really?
new,
Mm.
and you can't even see it. So you never know. A person may have an old watch and say, "Hey, I didn't know it would be like this."
Right.
A Jill, I don't know. You can't even see it from here, but nobody
Mhm.
needs to see it. But can you see it?
No, I don't think so. Is it by the
No. Okay.
lamp?
Yeah, it's a clock. It,
Oh,
it
okay.
it only runs on batteries. It runs on air pressure in air. It keeps it
Mm.
wind up.
Really? Did you do a video on it? I'm trying
Now
to
I ain't
think.
do no video that somebody tried to break in my house, steal my granddaddy watch clock. Yeah, ain't do a video on that. You
So
want? I got my cheap watches over here, my $200 watches. But I think some of it. Get back to the point. Some of these watches be fake, because the fake ones still cost about $500 to $1,000.
Yeah,
Because they
and it,
still have to be decent quality.
yeah, and it really doesn't matter. Like, people use it as a way to kind of socially climb sometimes. So if you have it, people see it, they think, they see like, oh wow, he has this, so he must be that or this and that, so they just use it to impress people. And 9
And,
times out of 10 it worked.
and guess what? In California, you have people robbing people for people watches.
Oh yeah, well that's true.
So that's why I
But you
got this
said you wanted
little.
to get a chain. You wanted to get it.
Yeah,
What
I
was
had to.
it?
If I get a chain, I had to put a damn pistol on my damn hip at the same time. Yeah, yeah. I want me a chain. One day I get it. My chain costs probably about the one I want or the one I will build. Probably about 8 to 10,000.
Mhm.
Maybe about 8, maybe 6.